Hi everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. And today we are going to see like how we can change the axis of a chart dynamically. So what I mean by say is that if I want to change y-axis dynamically, let's say quantity and the sales, then it can be done. And at the same time, if I want to change my x-axis values, such as let's say two different columns, which are order, month, and the category. So let's get started how we can achieve these things in Power BI. For this, actually, I have taken a very simple table which has four columns. And on the top of this, I have created the two measures for sum of quantity and the sum of sales. So let's get started for this. First thing, what we want actually, first we want to change our y-axis dynamically. So first we will create that thing. So for this, we need to create a table for that, actually, a dummy table, I would say. So what would be like it? Let's say selected metric. So my first will be quantity. Make sure that you're giving the exact name to as you have in the table. Then the second one will be sales, and let's give an index too. So index. So this is being done. So we have created how we can dynamically change the values for this table. Let's it will get updated. Now once we have created this table, actually, if you see, we want measure here that which value is selected. So we will select first which value is my selected value. So selected metric in filter, just to nomenclature can be decided by your like as per your business. And also, so here we are going to use the selected value, which is my selected value. It will be my index. If index is, let's say, alternate, what will be given as 1. Okay, this is it. So we have these things now. Now we can create how, if value selected, let's say quantity, our quantity chart should be displayed. If our it is sales, then it should. So we need a switch kind of thing here in the sales table. So let's in sales data or whatever your primary table it is, you have to go there and uh, get me the selected metric. Okay. Now what we want here. So we want this. We want to switch. So we need to switch in which field has to be switched. So if we have just created the selected metric, we need to use that thing, selected metric. Sorry. Now if I select this things, now let's say if it is 2, then what will be my value? My value will be my sum of sales. If my value is 1, then it should be quantity, right? So we have created these two measures already, and we can do it like this. So whenever we change our selected metric in filter, as per that index, it will change by quantity. Now we want to create the chart out of it. So let me select the cluster column chart here. I will just enlarge it. First, I will select my get selected. It will be my value. And let's say we are into category first. We have the category. We have this thing. Now in filter, what I want my selected metric here. So if I select, yeah, if I select this thing, if you see, there is a very minor values change actually is there. So if you see 14K is there, let me enlarge it actually so that will be visible. And let me turn down the data labels. 14K. If you see, now my values are getting changed. So we are done that. We have dynamically changed the y-axis. Now what about this category? Let's say we want to switch it to some other column. It can be n numbers of column also you want to locate it. So for this, we need to create a parameter out of this. So for this parameter thing, we have to go to modeling. Here you see the new parameter and you have to select the fields option. Rename your select the field. Which fields you want to switch. So first is my category. Second is my order month. So this is just an example. And if I check box these things, the filter will be created automatically. Let's see. And here, if you see, we have created. So let's select the category. Now, if I select order month, and actually I have to change this thing also. So this, though it should not be the category now, I have to go here and change my selected field category. If you see now order month is displayed. If I change this to category, it will change. For category, I have both the options. For sales also, I have both the options. So this is how you can dynamically change your y-axis and x-axis in Power BI. Hope you like this video. Follow for more Power BI updates. Thank you so much.